At 18, my life was completely on autopilot. I had over 10,000 hours in video games. I failed all of my uni classes and I procrastinated so bad that I actually ended up dropping out of that uni. But at 20, I made $8,000 online from a side hustle. I beat my procrastination habit and I stopped living my life in autopilot. So today I'm going to teach you the 3 lessons that help me quit procrastinating. Lesson 1, you're too pussy to kill yourself. You're a fucking failure and it's disgusting. You let yourself get this way and then you complain when people say they hate you or people have negative associations with you. When you can't keep promises to yourself, you can't keep promises to other people, you make plans, you have to-do lists, and nothing happens. When you try and work, you freeze. It's like you don't have any energy left for you to do any positive work. You let that happen. You deserve to feel the guilt. You deserve to feel the shame. You deserve to feel the isolation. But what you need to understand is that you deserve everything that's happened to you so far. It is your fault and there's no one coming to save you. And people always say like, oh, give it time, things might get better with time, or just wait a little bit longer, your time will come. But honestly, like, it isn't worth living your life like this. The way you're living is just not worth going, and no one else is going to talk to you like this. Everyone thinks that you need to just like self-love or all this gay shit, but it's never been about like loving yourself more or all these positive emotions. It's always been about the opposite. All your life you've been told about like happiness and being happy and never being sad and like running away from negative shit in your life. But I'm telling you right now, you need to take that shit out of the bag and face it. You can't keep going on and forgetting about the work, just numbing the pain, not thinking about your responsibilities, not taking care of the shit that you said you were going to do. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of the pain and the work and the shit you're avoiding. And let's imagine like we're trying to climb a mountain. And in this instance, like the mountain is the painful thing that you need to get over. But if you're a rock climber and you never even look at the fucking mountain, how are you ever going to climb it? If you're not even facing the direction of the mountain, you're never going to climb it. And the thing is, it's a big fucking mountain and you have to climb it. Otherwise things don't change. You just stay the same loser that you already are. So just face the mountain, face the pain. So I want to tell you a story that I think will resonate with you. So in 2023, I dropped out of uni. I fucking hated my life at that point. My businesses had failed. I failed all my classes. I had no money and I was completely lost. I just didn't know what to do. I was about to start a new business, but even then, it's like, it's another side hustle and I have no idea what's going to happen. I have nothing in store for the future. I just have a bunch of hopes and I didn't even have work back then. I was still procrastinating. And many times during that period, I'd either be in bed or I was be in the shower or I'd be like walking the dog, just completely numb and hoping that I wouldn't wake up tomorrow. And even though I was hoping for those things, I realized that I was too much of a pussy to actually go through with it. Like I would never even kill myself. Though I didn't have it in me. And so if I couldn't kill myself and I couldn't get things to get better, like my businesses were failing, so things weren't getting better, I realized that my life, the rest of my life, like probably another at least 40, 60, 80 years maybe, would be spent fucking miserable. It'd be misery every fucking day. I'd have to eventually get a 9 to 5. I'd have friends and co-workers I didn't like. I'd hang out with people who just weren't nice to me. I'd be in the same fucking town I've been in all my life. And I'd have no progress. I'd have nothing to show for myself. I'd just be another average Joe out on the street. That made me fear being alive. It made me fear being awake. And I didn't want to be awake and have that reality anymore. But I knew I just couldn't kill myself. I just didn't have it in me. At that point, I stumbled upon like a Jordan Peterson clip where he was talking about tolerance to poison. And the one thing that stuck with me was this quote where he says, the only way out is through. And he's referring us back to life. For all the pain that you have, if you want the pain to end, the only way the pain will end is if you go through it and do the things that you need to do. I realized I had to get through this pain, otherwise I just end up like another average Joe wishing things were different for the next 80 years. Like imagine spending the rest of your life in a 9 to 5 with a family who doesn't respect you, with friends who don't like you, and a boss that you have to suck up to. I didn't want that. So if you're anything like me and you've been through the emotion and you have it in the back of your mind that you don't want to wake up some days, like think about that. You're already suffering doing the shit that you don't want to do. Like you're procrastinating all fucking day and you're already in this much pain. Why not just use the pain when you're working? Why not suffer in the pursuit of progress? Why do you keep suffering and numbing yourself with dopamine, with fucking binging YouTube and playing video games and doom scrolling and all this other shit. Use the suffering for good. Listen, it's not going to get better unless you do something about it. Making progress and getting closer towards your goals, that's the only way things are going to get better. You've already proven that you can feel bad and still live your life. Like, you feel bad right now. You want to kill yourself some days. You don't want to wake up. And yet you still live your fucking life. Imagine what it could be like if you felt the same way. Like, you still feel bad, but you're working on something that gives you more progress, that makes life a little bit easier every single day. Even if it's just that little tiny percentage, things get better over time. Your only two options are suffer and fucking rot away like you are already doing, or you can start taking actions and suffer while making progress. And listen, if you don't want to take action, if this video has been helpful so far, join the deep work program. I basically go into like autistic step-by-step detail on how to quit procrastinating, and I just like basically hold your hand through the entire process. So if this has been helpful, that will definitely be like 10 times more helpful. So lesson 2 is plans don't work. And I hear this all the time from my friends or people in the program, and I'm tired of fucking arguing with you guys. Because yes, you are right. Plans do not work for you. You've tried them. You've tried the routines. You've tried the dopamine detoxes. You've tried the monk modes. All this shit. You've tried planning your day. Every productivity habit that's under the sun, you've probably tried. And none of them have worked for you. Congrats. I did the same thing as you. I tried everything and I still wasn't productive. I did the dopamine detoxes. I did the fucking journaling, the planning, all that shit. It didn't work. The reason it didn't work is because it's not about the plan. Mike Tyson once said, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face. That's exactly how I felt. I felt like I was constantly getting punched in the face. I felt like a failure and I had nothing to show for it. And the thing is, I started avoiding doing things. I started avoiding my plans because I thought, well, if I don't follow the plan, then I couldn't fail following the plan. If I don't do anything, I can't fail, right? What I didn't realize at the time is that, yes, number one, I am fucking retarded for even thinking that, and so are you, by the way. But number two is that I was following other people's plans. The plans, the routines, the systems. I was following what worked for the greats, the people who were on YouTube, the people who were like fucking idolized in the media or whatever. But I forgot that what took them from level 10 to level 100 isn't what got them from level 0 to level 10. And I was at level 0. Think about it like this. Life is a video game. You are level 0 right now, and your goal is to get to level 1. Your quest to go from level 0 to level 1 might be something like kill 5 chickens. Cool. If you kill 5 chickens, you now get to level 1. If you're level 10 and you're trying to get to level 11, your quest might be something like kill 5 cows. And then if you kill 5 cows, you get to level 11. But if you're level like fucking 80 and you're trying to get to level 90, your goal might be like kill 25 dragons. How the fuck is a level 0 ever going to kill 25 dragons? It's just retarded. And this is what we're doing. When we're copying routines, or we're copying journaling habits, or we're copying like fucking systems or morning routines, all this shit from people that you see on the internet, that's exactly what you're doing. They work so much harder than you already. They have much more discipline and they can actually stick to shit. That's why they have these crazy routines. All you need to do is go out and kill 5 fucking chickens. Like, if you can't even wake up on time, why are you trying to wake up and then journal and then meditate and then do some work and then fucking have a cold shower and then like do more work? Like, if you can't wake up at like 7 a.m. at the same time every single day for a week, then maybe you should just focus on that and not on fucking journaling and meditating and all this other shit. Figure out, what is your chicken quest? Like, what is your equivalent of kill 5 chickens? That's what worked for me. All I needed was to make like the slightest progress towards my goals, and I needed to do it in my way. I couldn't do it following someone else's routine because it didn't fit into my life. Like, you know that fucking game where you play as a kid where you have like the triangle and the square, and you put the triangle in the triangle hole. Like, you're trying to put a fucking circle through the triangle hole and it's just not working. You put the triangle through the triangle. Figure out, what is the chicken task? Like, what's the equivalent of kill 5 chickens for you, and how would you kill those 5 chickens? Don't just ignore everyone else's opinion, ignore what they say. Just figure out, how can you do it? The only catch is that once you figure out what you have to do, you have to then put in the effort. But the system was mine, the goal was mine, the effort all these things. Like, I figured out how to kill my 5 chickens and I'm going to do it my way. My ego is now on the line and I actually want to succeed because, like, I want to feel good about myself. No one else showed me this. This is my idea alone. And if I win, it's my fault and I get the credit. The third lesson that helped me quit procrastinating is no one is coming to save you. You can hope to win the lottery. You can hope that your parents might die and you might inherit their money, or your grandma will die and you'll get something like a part of a house or something. You can hope that you might get a promotion at work and things will get better, or that like a new hire will come in and then he might be your mate, or like a new girl will come and she might fall in love with you. You can hope for all these things, but I'm telling you right now, none of it will happen. You lose every time. Whenever you roll the dice and you hope for something good to happen, it will fail. You will not win. People say good things come to those who wait, but I think that's fucking bullshit and it's horrible advice that young people shouldn't take. Look around you. Everyone from your parents to your teachers to your co-workers to people you see on the street, they all say that good things come to those who wait. How has that helped them? How are they living right now? Would you like to follow that same advice and go down the same road? I mean, if you want to, you can keep waiting. You might, like, the girl might come into your workplace. She might fall in love with you. You might get a new promotion. Like, your parents might die. They might inherit your money. Have you ever even thought about best case scenario? Like, if that did happen, how would your life look like then? Chances are you'd still fuck it up. If a girl did come into your workplace, or like you did get the promotion, or your parents did die and you got a bunch of money, I guarantee you'd fuck it up because you didn't build the skills to get the money, you didn't build the skills to get the girl, you didn't build the skills to get the promotion, you got lucky. Think about all them rich billionaire kids who like end up taking drugs or just killing themselves because they inherited everything. They got lucky and they got all these nice things, but then they didn't have the skills to either manage the stress or manage their assets or just keep working and find some purpose in life. People who inherit shit lose it. Don't be a fucking leech that like waits around for the nice thing to come or waits for the inheritance, because people who do that, they don't deserve the nice things. They don't work for it. And stop asking to be given shit, because people who get given stuff for free don't have the skills to manage that things. And trust me, if you get stuff for free, you'll always fuck it up. Stop asking for shit and just start taking it. And if you're ready to start taking action, join the Deep Work program. I'll hold your fucking hand through quitting procrastination. There's 3 years worth of my knowledge in there about everything I know on how to quit procrastination. And listen, if this was helpful, that'll be even more helpful. Goodbye.